This is Ubuntu 22.10. If you attach by means of USB a hard drive formatted by Windows computer, you get this weird symbol down here. Kind of pops up. And if you click on this symbol, you have access to an NTFS hard drive attached by means of USB. You can do what you want with it. You can save to it. It acts like it's part of your computer. And just for your information, I'll tell you where it really goes. It goes to, if you go to your computer's top level of its tree, it by default for the last 3 years goes to media, then test user, and it's a folder inside test user. Okay, and you can use it. There's no problem with it. You can do things with it. You can open files that other people have put on it for you. You put on from a Windows computer. Okay, now I know most of you aren't Linux users. I just wanted to show it because I promised you I would. Okay, you can do all kinds of things to it. If you start a file in LibreOffice, which was this the wrong one. If you start a file in LibreOffice, which is right here, like a new spreadsheet, and it should show up as a spreadsheet, then you want to save to that file to a folder on that NTFS Windows formatted hard drive. Just go save as, find the darn hard drive, which is here, give it a name, and you've saved it on your Windows formatted hard drive. So that's very useful. And what's happening is they're about to change the software they're using for it, and they put in a new piece of software called NTFS-3, XLS, save, XSX save. Okay, save. It saves. Confirm that you're not going to use a really good open source file format. You click on it, and you get out of your, their version of their analog for Excel, and the file is there. Okay. So what's happening is gradually, in the next few years, it's going to be faster than what you're seeing. In the past, they were using a piece of software called Fuse plus NTFS-3G or something like that. Now they're going to use a new piece of software to make them compatible with NTFS hard drives called NTFS-3. Okay, but that's the next year or so. Okay, so if anybody doesn't have any questions about that, I'll move on to our next part of the presentation. Anybody have any questions about what I just showed? Not really.
As I understand it, Microsoft has actually released the technical details on the new technology file system in the last year or so.
Yeah,
it's no longer, it's not hidden under their proprietary shield.
And then one company now has written a module called NTFS-3 for you to put into which Linux Torvalds has just stuck inside the latest version of the kernel. So eventually that things will be just totally superfluous because Microsoft has decided to open source the description of the format. Okay, so that's a good thing. It'll help a lot of people. I still mainly deal with people bringing me NTFS file system disks, and it'll probably be that way for a long time. And so, and in the past, with the current version of NTFS-3G, there are some bugs. Okay, every once in a while, I'm going to have to get into Windows disk management and fix them.